ready. Tonight we kick off Week 7 with a great Thursday night matchup here, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30. They'll run with a rookie drafted in the 3rd round.
And he'll work this one up to about the 38. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, this defense for the Bengals, they played extremely well last week in that win over Green Bay.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
A gain there of 21 yards.
First down, Pittsburgh.
And early on, they're picking up right where they left off last week.
And I know a lot of coaches say each game is its own. You don't really have carryover. This feels like carryover. So much confidence from the previous game that they're using to their advantage now.
Back to throw now on first down. That's complete to DK Metcalf. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often. An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Steelers first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. Well, they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chain, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the first down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check, check, check. They like what they're doing early in the game. Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Now a short pass pulled in by Washington. And down inside the 15 he goes. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Back to throw again. Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. DK Metcalf, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Steelers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point put through by Boswell. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Bengals nothing.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10
at their own 26. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. And those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there.
Here we go. 11.
Now it's Burrow.
Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. The catch and run there, good for 16 in the first.
That's good. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now a give, left side, Brown with it.
That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Play action. It's Burrow. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Alex Highsmith able to record his 5th sack of the season. But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
You look at this Steeler defense,
currently #1 in the NFL against the run.
And I know, just like me, you're fired up about this one because this is the irresistible object, the immovable force. They're going head-to-head, #1 versus #1. I've talked about that.
And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
So on 4th down, Ryan Rico on to punt for the Bengals. The back deep for the Steelers is Calvin Austin.
It's just a 32-yard punt with no return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
Here's 2nd and 8. Man open downfield, it's Metcalf. DK Metcalf.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
DK Metcalf
with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year.
And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Boswell good with the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0.
14. Bengals nothing. Chris Boswell making off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. And they go play action now. Burrow. He'll look underneath and finds Brown. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
One, ready?
Now Burrow. Looking deep here for Chase. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory. A big play there for Cincinnati. 42 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Now it's Burrow. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Chase Brown from 8 yards out. And the Bengals have cut it back within a score. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls, because these are the top 2 teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
So how do you beat man coverage? First of all, you want to be a superior receiver, but you know something, that guy who's covering you, he's usually pretty good too. So the corner route is usually a great spot to get it done.
Now run straight ahead with Warren. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Howard. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 2 touchdowns for him already in this first half. This one good for a first down. Up the middle, Johnson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved up the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Here's a 2nd and 7. His throw incomplete. Just his 2nd incompletion so far. He's 8 for 10. I think he'll take 80%.
There's no doubt that he will, but if you're the defensive play caller, you better circle what you just dialed up on your play sheet and come back to it, because you just caused an incompletion. You need a few more of those.
Here's Howard from the gun on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete as well.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
And this is just outside the right upright. It's no good. And this will remain a 1-touchdown game.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
T.J. Watt. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11. 180. 11 MT, 11 MT.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this one is incomplete.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. It's just a 30-yard punt that time, no return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Yeah, they've got to be a little bit frustrated about that last drive. Missed field goal.
Always hurts a team because, you put something out there, you're giving yourself a chance, you're in range, and the ball doesn't go through the post. But it's not something to panic about, I don't believe. Just keep playing and keep going.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Howard.
A quick throw there is incomplete.
But so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46. Now on 4th down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the 2nd quarter, 14-7. On 4th down, out is the punter, Cameron Johnston, to boot it away. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. The Bengals drive about to get going.
As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
At the 26-yard line.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Burrow looking to pass. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. T.J. Watt able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw.
180.
They'll look to throw here. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. So after 3 drives and 3 touchdowns combined between these two clubs, finally we get a defensive stop.
Yes, and welcome to the party, defensive players. And glad to have you because for a while there, it almost felt like it was 11 going downfield on air. Okay, so to be able to have someone come up, make a stop, now we got a football game going.
No return, but it goes down as just a punt of 31 yards. And the Steeler offense, they're set up nicely as they take over. Now Howard throwing to start the drive. Looking for Austin, intercepted.
Picked up by Jordan Battle.
And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
2nd and 10.
Good set. 180. 11 Thomas. 11 Mighty.
Burrow will throw. He's able to get it to Coleman. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 18 yards on that one, and the Bengals are moving. First down.
At the 27-yard line.
12.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Dancing to his left. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Keon Coleman, 26 yards. And the Bengals are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
I feel like I'm back in school. What was that book, you know? It was the best of times, it was the worst of times. This has been a tale of 2 quarters so far. They trailed 14-0 after one. How about the rally we've been watching?
Yeah, a couple of touchdowns, PAT here to tie it up. This is a good ball game all of a sudden. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And the Steelers first down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Give him 9 on the scramble there, and it'll leave him with a second and just a couple of inches. Looking to throw. Howard.
Now a short pass pulled in by Washington.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Second and 9 now. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Back to throw. Howard. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers.
Calvin Austin as the first half is winding down. And the Steelers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead is now 21-14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Oh, able to avoid him. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There's a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter.
Here we go. 11 MT.
Final play of the half for Burrow and company. And his throw here is incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Bengals with work to do in this third quarter, but they'll get the football first as we are back underway.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off.
And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. Tough one there. First drive of the third quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
A gain of a yard brings up second down at the 31-yard line.
Again, it's Johnson. And he is going to be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bengals' 23.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Here comes third and the length of the football.
Operating from the gun, Howard.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have the Steelers first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Jalen Warren from 17 yards out.
And the Steelers go up by 2 touchdowns.
Boswell good with the extra point. And the lead now up to 14.
Bengals 14. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
That's caught. It's Coleman. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
It's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Here's Burrow. Steps away to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. T.J. Watt in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. 31 yards on the punt there.
And they will take over first and 10.
Take over first and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after getting up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its...
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Bell. And the Bengals are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
They've got a pretty comfortable lead right now, but maybe a little too careless with the football that time for the rookie.
I think the key word there is comfortable. And there's 2 schools of thought on it. With that type of a lead, maybe you can take a few more chances because you have a cushion. Others will tell you, don't eat up the cushion with careless play. He'll learn to ride that line as he moves on in his career.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
15 yards on the play. That's good for a Bengals first down.
Coleman has it here right side. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
For a Cincinnati Bengals. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Burrow on play action. And he's taken in by the tight end Fant. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
At the 8-yard line.
A throw left side, hauled in by Hamler.
Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
4-yard gain. Brings up 2nd.
Brown will take this one in. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35.
At their own 37-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this. There he goes, right side. He may go. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Jalen Warren, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Steelers are able to widen their advantage. Extra point now by Boswell. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Bengals 21. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. To throw is Howard, operating from the gun. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Looking to throw. Howard. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. Who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
From the 7 now, it's 3rd and goal. Warren. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Give him a couple on the run there, and now they're in that in-between area here on 4th and goal. Boswell's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So they got the turnover, started with great field position, but in the end, the defense able to hold firm, and they only get 3 out of it.
And I like what you said right there. That defense able to hold firm, backed up into the shadow of their own end zone. The goalpost right behind them. They had to make sure they didn't give up the 6. And, boy, they came through in a big way. To them, even though they gave up 3, that's a win for their side.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
11, 11, 11. 180. 11, 11, 11, 11. Stop.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
Oh, man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
This is the tight end Fant. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. Back now in Cincinnati. It's the Bengals. They've got the football, but they trail here as we get rolling in quarter number 4. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Just set. Hey, can.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Man open left side is Brown. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd and 4.
The 45-yard line.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow rolling to his left. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 45-yard line.
1st down.
Burrow going to get this out to Chase. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that'll make it 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Over the middle, complete. It's Coleman. Short completion, just 4 yards. And now it's 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st.
Here we go. 11. What?
Throwing again, it's Burrow. And it is caught. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another 1st.
Cincinnati Bengals.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Now Burrow rolling to his right. Got a man. It's Brown. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring up 2nd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes.
He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Now it's Burrow. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Noah Fant, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Bengals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. And McPherson on for the extra point. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Steelers make over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
Catch is made by Metcalf. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one goes for 30 yards.
And this is seemingly how it's been all game long. This defense has been just a step too slow. And here they're burned again. Another big play.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. This one finds Austin out right. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down
inside the 20. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the fourth quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage, because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Second and 6.
Hey, 26. Blue 58. Hey, 626.
First thrown out for the backup, Rodgers. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Rodgers to throw. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. DK Metcalf, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Steelers are looking to run it to 5-1 on the season as they add to their fourth quarter lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
12.
Now it's Burrow. He's got a man complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
That's good.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10.
At the 36-yard line.
Burrow will throw. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him, but after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Now it's second and 10.
Here we go.
And Burrow going to throw again. Open man is Chase, complete. Here's third and 3.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up third and 3.
Burrow looking to pass. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
On one, ready?
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll give it here to Brown. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough.
And goal at the 8-yard line.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. KJ Hamler, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. One first down, you're almost in field goal position.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
A gain of 3 brings up second down at the 45-yard line.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball.